Okay, so that kind of sucks. Um, so apologies for um missing that little cutscene. We got drafted first, and then we got attacked by Larden, the guy in our social feed here. You can't ignore it. The new era has begun. Um, apparently the game had an update literally in the middle of my recording, um, and crashed my game and apparently corrupted the 10 minutes of footage that I already had. Um, so that kind of sucked. But I will attempt to pretty much continue right where I left off, apart obviously from the small cutscene that you will have missed. Unfortunately, it auto saved my progress and everything, so it did keep going. Oh, that's not the same icon on both gloves. Oh, I don't like that. I just realized that. Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like that it has Luke Gallows on it like that. Okay. Um. Okay. Then I guess let's look at what the money in the bank motion is. Anything that there's a lot of lights is usually too flashy for me. Oh, yep, that's a female's entrance anyway. Okay. Is this the one where he just... Yeah, okay. That's fine. I guess that's what we'll go with for now. Anyone know when the draft is this year? Jesus Christ, I love Truth. He's great. He's great. Truth is amazing. Man is a national treasure, and he deserves to go into the Hall of Fame.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Oh, well, that makes me feel so much better.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
No shit.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
Oh, like Allstate? Are you in good
So if
hands?
it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
Yeah, no shit. Hold on.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Okay, so I can see how this showcase is going to go. I guess having a random attacker kind of goes back to like the before it was My Rise. It was I don't remember what it was now. It wasn't My Rise before, back when it was BCW instead of TBD. Does anybody remember BCW? Oh Lord. I will admit my entrance with the BCW van, unlocking that entrance, that was my favorite entrance to use for my character. Absolutely favorite entrance to use. Um, anyways, be that as it may, back in the BCW storyline, one of those was there was like some random attacker dude. So that's kind of cool. The last two games have just been like um tyrannical authority kind of, and that just gets old, especially when it's done poorly, in my opinion. Like at least with Miz was a hateable character, but like I knew him and like, well, I don't know Miz, obviously. I do not know Mike Mizanin, but like you know the Miz and you know his character, so like him and as a general manager, I could see how he would be um a more heel general manager. But then having to deal with Troy the last few games kind of turned me off to My Rise mode. I'm not gonna lie, because Troy was just obnoxiously too much. Anyways, I'll
I
quit
can
rambling
handle
and
my
keep
own
going on.
strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll quit rambling and
I'll set
actually
up a
get on
match for
with
you next week
this.
on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah, local competitor. All right. So that was it for the. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna talk to Punk first. Never mind.
Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's
Oh, I know
wrestling.
Punk.
On to the
All
next
right.
thing, right?
Sweet.
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
No
That's what
shit.
I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Hell yeah. Okay, does that mean I gotta talk to Troy still now? Oh, hang on. Come here. Oh, I know. Doggies woke you up. All right. Sorry. Pause. Okay. Okay, Troy, what do you want?
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
If you had something to do with this, Troy, I swear to God, I will skin
Hey,
you alive.
Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
What?
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
Yeah, for real.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries,
Right.
I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
Yeah, congrats, I
You
guess.
should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
I feel that. I like
That's
that.
exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
Okay.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Okay.
Can't wait.
All right. Tune in next week when the first overall draft pick, Crimson, makes their debut on WWE Raw. Hell yeah. CM Punk's history in WWE is one of resilience and success. I can't read that fast. I love how they're just like, oh yeah,
Oh boy,
PS5 load
here
times are
comes
so
tonight's
fast.
local
Let's put a
competitor.
paragraph on every load screen that nobody's going to be able to read.
The following contest
Adrian Buck. Is homie not even wearing shoes, but he's got gloves on?
Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Wow, this is an awful gimmick. Did either of you ever have one this bad?
Well, one time I teamed up with a guy named Buzz, and we were both barbers.
This I gotta hear.
We were the Buzz Cuts. We had a good run until we lost the loser shaves their head match to Cole Quinn and Mr. CQ. My hair never quite grew back after that.
I'll say.
The worst part is Mr. CQ never showed up, so we would have had a chance. But Buzz didn't show up either. Come to think of it, Buzz still had his hair the next show.
And his opponent,
Wait a
from
second.
Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 242 pounds, indestructible Greg Sheldon.
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping
Yeah, I
into
gotta
a
change them
WWE
gloves.
ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
Why can't I skip? Oh, there we go.
Well, wait a
I was like, why can't I skip my entrance? Okay.
I'm sure that our
Time to
newest
beat you.
superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's
Ooh,
draft behind
bitch.
him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
Looking to work the arm with that.
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Hell yeah. And now just
Taking their time. Vertical suplex. Look at the power here.
yep, and I'm gonna have to go through my
Absolutely
moves too
incredible. Walking around the
soon.
ring.
I'm really picky about my
Vertical
moves,
suplex.
so
Nicely done.
I'll get through this match and finish up this episode because I'm really disappointed that
Corner.
I lost that
Back elbows
footage
to follow.
because of an update. Like, I'm glad the game updated, but like, what does it need to update? It just came out.
What a splash. Wicked clothesline. Adrian looking helpless to
I
every
mean,
attack.
I guess
Yeah,
that's
Buck's got to slow down.
that
this
shows how.
assault.
I mean, I guess that shows how fast 2K was on it. There was something that needed an update, and they were on that in less than 24 hours because the game ain't even been out
Oh, my
24 hours
goodness.
yet
If
at
the
this
first
point.
down doesn't send you the
At least
message,
of me
the
recording
follow-up
this.
definitely will.
I got that 7-day early access, and
Scattered that one.
there was an
Adrian
update
looking to get
in the
back
middle of my
this.
last
Buck
recording,
tipping
and
the
I was like,
scales a bit
what?
here. Catching a drop kick. Oh,
Because it didn't tell me there was an update or anything. It just like crashed the game and it corrupted my recording, and then it was like, hey, there's an update file, and I was like, oh, all right, that's cool.
Hoist their opponent all the way up. Just holding
I love how it
right there.
looked.
That's
I love the
1,000,
like
2,000,
bruising effect,
3,000,
I guess.
4,000,
But like,
they can go all
it looks
night.
like I beat the crap out of him with like a kendo stick or something, and like, I really didn't.
Buck comes right back at him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, pile driver. Oh God.
It pulls off the
Oh,
reversal.
okay.
Quick thinking that time.
Sliding out of danger there.
Tried to avoid my headbutt.
Ooh, Alabama slam.
How dare
You
you?
have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
You son of a bitch.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Kick to the back. His adrenaline is pumping right now.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Right
Oh,
back at him. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
come on,
Trading
come on.
counters and
Oh,
reversals
man.
back and forth.
Oh. Got him with the headbutt that time.
Buck in his clutches. Lights out. DDT connects.
Boom.
Outlook is bad for Buck. There's two. What a resounding victory here tonight.
I think I'm going to
for the number one
change
pick. I agree,
that
Byron.
too.
That was pure domination. The hell? Not this again. It's the same attacker from the draft. Where's security? Come on.
No kidding. Where's security?
I guess
Oh,
he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
got him. Got him that time.
And
Come
this
here,
time,
fool.
They're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Come here. Come here. What you got?
Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not
What?
surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Right. Come on. I'm calling for security myself. Like, don't worry. I stopped him. I got him my damn self. These fools can't do this. I'll do it for you.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The
Yeah.
new era has arrived.
Okay.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
What the hell?
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I
What is
think
that
I've
supposed
had
to be?
about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
I meant what I said. Talent safety is a top priority in WWE, so I apologize that we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. You'll get your hands on him in a match, and management will deal with him accordingly, and this will all be over. Okay. So I'm just gonna beat the crap out of him and call it a day? I feel like this is just over, just a little
So you
too
got the
easy.
Bad guy, huh?
Shh.
Well, looks like it.
I don't know.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Yeah.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
All right. Revenge will be had. So many theories about this Lardon account. Me too. This is getting interesting. Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. See, that means that this isn't over then, because Lardon is still...
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to
All
shut
right.
down their attacker.
Let's do this, I guess.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring.
Skip the entrance. I don't care. All right. Let's
We're
go,
certainly no
Tony.
strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the number one
Unleash
had
your
the
fury
self-control to
on
face
Tony
in the
D'Angelo.
ring, rather than roughing
All
the
right,
jabroni up
Tony
backstage.
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and
Oh.
tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Okay.
There
Jesus.
it is. Reversal. And they tie up with
Get,
a
oh, God.
elbow.
Turns this around to get control of the wrist.
Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah, there we go.
Trying to dislocate the shoulder.
I do kind of like the chain wrestling's back. I've missed it. It's
Targeting
not
the throat there.
quite as
One step ahead.
Lots of counters from each athlete.
interesting, I guess, as it was. But I guess that way it also doesn't take up too much time either.
Midsection there.
And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Stop after stop after stop.
Because in the other game, with it, you could literally just like have chain wrestling damn near throughout the whole match. It was kind of crazy.
Oh, targeting the stomach. Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
There we go.
Tony is completely out of sorts.
Get up, fool. Get up, fool. Get up, fool. Boom.
DDT. D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
2. This is more than a win. The number
All
one
right.
draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
But can I? Can I really? Because I don't think this is over. It's definitely not over.
Now what?
Yeah.
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
What the? What in the world?
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out
Oh, is it?
This
Is
a
it?
full-on invasion.
It's NXT people.
Are all from
Yeah,
NXT.
it's NXT
here. We
people.
need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
What in the
The
world?
NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bailey and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
All right. Oh, what the shit?
Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
Oh my God, the old school NXT people.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
KO, Bailey.
We will not stop
You're
until
main
NXT
eventers.
is the
You're
one and only
headliners. What are you
brand
talking
left
about?
Standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny,
Okay.
Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
I guess that explains why one of the brands you can do in GM mode is NXT Mutiny.
Well,
Wow.
it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know.
Hey,
But this isn't
I
the time
listened.
to
What are you
point
talking
fingers.
about?
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top.
To the top. What are you
Who
talking about?
created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After
But who
what
do we
they
know
did
what
to me,
to
I don't
who do
need
we know what to
convincing.
trust?
But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
Right. There's no way that the most diabolical man in one of the most diabolical men in history has anything to do with a mutiny from NXT. Yeah, I believe that.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Yeah?
That sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Oh God. MMA, a rival promotion, the Indies. Man, I'm not gonna be able to remember all these choices I made. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own series to when I replay this for different choices. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own series. I don't know. I guess
They're from the
let's
Indies.
do Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
Let's do
All right,
this.
sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Yeah, for real, apparently. No more hiding in the shadows or playing third wheel. NXT Mutiny is here. Oh my lord. Hold on. You wanted a new era? Well, now you have it. And tonight was just the beginning. We have numbers including top stars from the so-called main roster. We are the main roster now. I stand with NXT Mutiny. So do I, and I know Archer of Infamy and JD McDonough do too. Okay, so all of Judgment Day basically. Io Sky, NXT Mutiny for life. NXT has been the lifeblood of this company, only to be pillaged every year in the draft, and then its stars watered down from the masses. But this mutiny changes everything. We will not stop until we're the only brand left standing in WWE. First of all, I'm an NXT alumni who does not support this mutiny, but Triple H, you going to say or do something about this? I guess not. Oh, Lord, there's so much to read. Okay. I might not have been drafted, but I was picked first overall to kickstart the mutiny. Make no mistake, this is my new family. I've been working behind the scenes at NXT for years now. I supported many of these superstars along the way, but I do not support this NXT mutiny. I know Triple H will handle this sooner or later. Oh boy, we're going to have a lot to cover on the podcast this week, NXT mutiny. I've seen this type of thing before when I was a victim of the Nexus attack years ago. It's dangerous and I fear for what's to come. I was sick of waiting for a call up. Thanks to Bailey and Fight Owens Fight, all of NXT just got a call up. We were right in front of you this entire time, hiding in plain sight. You just needed to change your perspective from a different angle. Larden is Orlando, where this movement started. Now NXT Mutiny will finish it. Larden is Orlando. I think you're reaching at straws there, but all right. So when I have the Intergender NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Alexa King. We are innovators, creators of change. Tonight we change WWE forever. Ay, ay, ay. Hope you're doing okay after all that. Just wanted to let you know that you have my full support. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop this mutiny dead in its tracks. All right. And we got mutiny t-shirts. And then there were two, created a second character. Oh! We're gonna pick off with the character I created for my old lady. So yeah, I'm glad that I chose the "we used to date"
Wow, you came all the way here
line.
to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
Wow.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Oh, come
Not
on.
to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best
Oh, wow.
and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
All right, let's do
Okay,
it.
just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
All right.
Haven't changed a bit.
I try not to change too much. Okay, blah, blah, blah. After careful consideration, the official position of the board is one of neutrality. NXT Mutiny will be allowed to continue pursuing its goals. Ultimately, competition is what's best for business. What? What? Yeah, what the hell, Triple H? Pipe down, ladies. The real man has spoken. Interesting that the guy who started NXT is deciding to sit back and let this happen. Yeah, no kidding. That doesn't look real good. All right, well, with that, I am going to end this episode here, and we will pick back up with the female character in the next episode. That is Daddy Debs signing off for this episode of WWE 2K25.